We want to do a very detailed top-down analysis starting with Gbpjpy JPY Monday as usual. And real quick, we are not going to waste time, so I'm just going to start off the daily time frame for you guys to see how this is going to be amazing, right? So this is it. Okay, remember last week we've seen any pair that has JPY dropping, that is kind of Japanese yen has been losing strength. But let's see what this week has in store for us. So real quick, yeah, basically generally we've always been on an uptrend on this GBP JPY, but let's concentrate on the current market price, right? That being said, what if we just mark this level as low and mark this level as a high, only deal with this market condition, the current market price, the current price action. So I'll hit the H4 real quick and dig in more deep. Remember, we need to react to what we see. Okay, that being said, there's something, guys, there's something. Yes, we've seen that price has been on an uptrend from I think 2 weeks, the past 2 weeks. But if you look at this level right here, we had a trend, we had a first touch, second touch, and we've seen on the third touch kind of the market has broken out over our downtrend. So if I remove these ones, these lines, you see this is it. Flip it, you see this is what we've seen. Price has broken out of this trend, right? Okay, but then that doesn't mean that we are changing our direction. Remember, we were on a downtrend, but then we've seen price has broken, right? At the same time, we've seen this kind of a behavior which showed us a good indication that, you know, she wanted to go up, but we still need to cater for this level right here. This is a very sensitive zone right here, right there. So we need to see how price is going to react around that level, because I'm thinking that there might be some selling pressure around that level, right? But if we see price breaking out of this level, then it is a good confirmation that now we're going in for good longs, probably going to target this last high. That was the highest high. When was this? I believe July, right? That was the highest high. Okay, so now we see that price is almost hitting this resistance level. That is a very crucial zone. How many points before we see price hitting that? Almost 1,000 points. That's 100 pips, right? But at the same time, if you look at this behavior that the market is giving us, that kind of a pattern also calls for our attention. That behavior needs to be, you know, explained, right? So at the same time, we've seen we were on an uptrend approaching that level right there. So let's just hit the H1 and see what price is doing real quick. This is it, correct? Now let's talk about the immediate zones. We have this level, make it pass through this level right there, correct? Now we've had our first touch, second touch, no third touch, right? So that third touch is going to be crucial, guys, right? So I'm anticipating that, you know, she might just continue hitting this level, that high. Then now that's when she might go back to give us on that third touch. Okay, so now that third touch, like I say, is going to be a very crucial thing. When we see how price is going to react this level, on this level, then we're going to react to that. That being said, let's mark out great levels that she might try to go back and retest, correct? So we have this zone right here. Look at this level right there. When you look at on the left, we had a level right here. Hope that makes sense. That being said, let's make sure we take care of all the wicks right there. That makes sense. So this should be blue, because that is where buys are, that is where the bulls are, right there. That's correct. Now this is what we have. I'll explain once again. We need to see how price is going to react around this level. This support level right over here, let me just show you. We need to see how price is going to react around this support level and this support level, the trend line, right? Once we see price giving us, let's start with the continuation pattern. Let's just do this. Once we see price hitting this level, let's just anticipate it goes up, hit that. Then once we see price coming back, then now giving us a continuation pattern, that means we're going down. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Sometimes it might not hit that high. Let's just do this. Sometimes we might just see Gbpjpy just dropping from the level that it is right now, drops, then now start giving us this kind of a pattern. That is just a continuation pattern telling us that she's going down. Look at this. We have a left shoulder right there. We have a hair right there. This is a right shoulder. I hope that makes sense, right? Now, that is if you want to look for sales. But if we see price coming down, hitting this support of ours, that's a demon, then we see the market giving us maybe a reversal pattern, double bottom, inverse head and shoulder, whichever reversal that we will see right there, then we should look for buys. I hope that makes sense. Look for buys, then probably hit this level resistance right there, that 3,000 points, 300 pips, which is still not bad. But right now we are at a very crucial place. We are at a very crucial place. Look at this downtrend. First touch right there, second touch, and of course we see on the third touch price broke. But like we say, it doesn't mean we're changing direction yet. Okay, price might still reverse until we see price breaking out of this red zone resistance. If we see price breaking out of this, then that's going to be an amazing thing, gang. Let's wait for this correction in respect to this trend line of ours. Then guess what? Now that is a good time for swinging, holding your positions like crazy. A good swing right there. 10,000 points, 13, yeah, that's 13k, 10,000 points, which is not bad for a good swing. I hope we see Gbpjpy breaking out of that high, but either way, even if it doesn't break, we might still anticipate this drop, which is 600 pips, which is still not bad. So let's just see how price is going to react around those levels that we've marked, right? We just need to concentrate on those levels. So the next one, let's talk about USD JPY too. I think JPYs are having good structures, good market patterns that we should look out for. USD JPY, let's go. Do I have any drawing? If I have, let me remove. Nope. 1 day, let's go. Correct. This is what we see. Same thing. Believe we have same thing because they both have JPY, Japanese yen, the safe haven. Yeah, they call it the safe haven. Man, Japanese has been gaining strength. The Japanese yen now, man, gaining strength from July. Japanese yen really gained strength. I don't know if she's almost losing strength, but then if she loses strength, we will still react to what we see. If she continues gaining more strength, we will just react to what we see. This is just price action, no fundamentals. Real quick, what do we see? We had a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We were waiting for that third touch. I think USD is looking more clean and handsome compared to Gbpjpy, though Gbpjpy kind of make major moves compared to USD. I don't know why, but both are having JPY. Let's have this level right there, or if we might just have that, correct, then have this right there. I don't know if we should be having that. Either way, this is it. Let's do this. If you want to clone it right there. So we have this kind of a pattern. Yes, this is a downtrend, low low, low high, low low, low high, but then at the same time, this kind of a pattern usually calls for reversal. I think it insinuates reversals. It indicates reversal. The market wants to reverse. Now, what do I mean? The market wants to reverse to the upper side. Probably, definitely people are going to sell, right? Because we are on the third touch. Now, that third touch probably might mean the market giving us a right shoulder or a pullback just to gather more strength to break out of this downtrend, probably to target that level. Then now we might see price bouncing off, then breaking out, the kind of patterns that we should be anticipating. These are the things, right? Then we have marked. That's where we need to see sellers, the bears, right there. Let's make it right. Correct. Right, so that being said, let's just hit the H4 real quick right there. Now, like I say, we might anticipate bears coming in over here right there, because we anticipate that's a third touch in respect to this downtrend right there. First touch right there, second touch. So we anticipate bears also coming in around that level. So that being said, but I don't think going in right now on short, targeting all the way down is a good idea, because probably she might not even hit this level, but who knows. Let's just react to what we see, right? Those are just anticipation. Let's do that. Correct. But let's just remove this. I don't need this. That being said, remember we're still on an uptrend. So if we are sellers, let's just reason with the seller mind, the bear's mind, right? So that being said, let's just have our trend from the immediate zone. We have this level right there. Correct. Now, for a good sell, definitely we should see price taking out this uptrend. Correct. For a good buy, probably price coming down, giving us something, maybe a reversal right there, then we go in. But what if these pairs just might continue going up? Who knows, man? So if that's the case, let's just understand the next level that she might try to go back and retest, and we look for buys instead of sales, because right now we're still on an uptrend. Yeah, we are on the third touch, but we're still on an uptrend. The market has not yet changed. Gbpjpy is still on an uptrend. USDJPY still on an uptrend. I think JPY on an uptrend. EURJPY on an uptrend. Add your confluence. When you're watching this video, add your confluence. When you see your confluence making sense for buys, go in for buys. It is making sense for sales, go in for sales. Correct? Right there. Let's just have this right there. I think that's a good zone. Let me see. If she continue dropping, then we might also have this level right here. Correct. So it's just a two-way thing. Probably she might drop from here, which is still not bad, but then I'm not taking my entry without price touching this trend line. I'm not going to take my entry right here. So probably we might wait for the market maybe to touch that level, because I don't know if she might consolidate over here for a while, something like this, consolidate. But then I don't like consolidation before. If she does that, then I just let it go, break, then I wait for a clear retracement, boom, go in for buy. But then if she does this, if she drops, which is going to be a good thing, if she drops, then I'll look for buy properties here, reversal, double bottom, inverted and shallow, whichever. Then now we might see price going up. Correct. Now if you want to be bears, let's just reason like the bears do. Let's see, let the market come back, boom, give us continuation pattern of this support level, let it break. We definitely, this is a left shoulder. Let me show you right there. This is a left shoulder right there, head, right shoulder. Then guess what? Once you see head and shoulder, that means price is just creating new trend. Have it right there. Don't take your entry once the market is broken this level. Have your trend right there. Guess what? Wait for the third touch once again. Execute, because what we've seen a first touch, we've seen a second touch right there, then we anticipate a third touch and we go in. Correct. But then I think, guys, we should just hope that this joint gives us more bullish properties, continuation part, bullish properties, before we see maybe GBPJPY, USDJPY also breaking out those high, because I think longs are looking more amazing compared to shorts. Let's just hope that we get good longs, guys. Let's just hope, man. It's going to be a good ride. And once we get a good confirmation, let's just say we get a good long confirmation, man, I'm just going to hold my position until the kingdom come. Let me just have an alert set on what's this, JPY 2. Where are you? Where are the position? Let's say right there. But before that, probably let me see. I think that's a good place, or rather, actually, she might not go back to hit this level. She might just do this, come back. Nah, I think she might. Let's just be hopeful. Hope she does that. Hopefully she does that. Which pair again? I think these are just enough. Now, when you are watching this video, maybe you can try doing your analysis of the Euro JPY, CAD JPY, Swiss franc JPY. What's that? What JPY? There's so many. I think JPYs are looking good, and then they're volatile. Of late, they're volatile. Yeah, we have CAD JPY, Euro JPY, NZD JPY. Yeah, because I've talked about USDJPY and GBPJPY. So just do your analysis of those pairs that are remaining, add more confidence, and only react to what we see. Identify those key levels, identify your demand zone, the supply zone, and see what price is doing around those levels. Whether you get a reversal, react to that. If you see a continuation, react to that. Right? Don't just be biased. Oh, I'm just looking for buys because this market is giving me buy properties, and then you see the market continues dropping. So that means you're going to miss a lot. I used to do that. I might analyze the market, so I'm looking for sales. Then I see the market just continues going up, giving you bullish properties. Then I'm not taking those chances. But then I realize, let me not bias. Identify key levels and react to what we see of those key levels. If the market hits those key levels and gives you a reversal or a bullish property, go in. If the market hits those key level, gives you a continuation properties, bearish property, it's called a bearish property, bearish flag, bearish continuation pattern, go in for sales. Then I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so guys, check out my Telegram link in the description box below, and don't get scammed, guys. Don't trade for anybody. I don't offer any investment packages, guys. So until next time, amigos, peace.